Adverbs. When are we going to use the adverbs? But as you might have seen in the first part of this course, adverbs are used to describe the verbs, the adjectives, and other adverbs in a sentence. We have different types of adverbs. Let's analyze each one. First, let's start off with the adverbs of frequency. This will tell us how often we do or we don't do something. These are words like frequently, sometimes, never, always, usually, constantly, occasionally. The adverbs of frequency can be placed at the beginning of the sentence. Not all of them, some of them can go at the beginning. In the middle, when I say in the middle, I mean like between the subject and the verb. Okay, so before the verb or at the end of the sentence. So any part after the verbs, we can put them. For example, I always visit my grandmother. Occasionally, I visit my grandmother. I visit my grandmother sometimes. Perfect. So that's how we would use them at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. The next type of adverbs that we have is what we call adverbs of manner. So like the way that you do something. So slowly, quickly, angrily, precisely, quietly, curiously. These can go in the middle of the sentence or at the end. I walk to school slowly, or I walk slowly to school. Perfect. Adverbs of place. For example, here, there, nowhere, anywhere, somewhere, over there, inside, outside. These can go at the beginning or at the end of the sentence, okay? Look at the car over there. I am not going anywhere. Perfect. Then we have adverbs of time. For example, tomorrow, today, last week, last month, soon, late, early, forever. These can go at the beginning or at the end of the sentence. For example, I will go to school tomorrow. I will wake up early. Last month, I woke up early every day. Last week, I woke up early every day. So we can use them at the beginning or at the end. Then we have adverbs of degree. For example, extremely, very, quite, really, deeply, incredibly, outrageously. These can go in the middle or at the end of the sentence. It is extremely hot. I really like the movie. He behaved he behaved outrageously. Excuse me. He behaved outrageously. So we send that to the end of the sentence. For the conjunctive adverbs, we have furthermore, in addition, regardless, however, likewise, moreover. These adverbs or conjunctive adverbs, they function like the coordinating or the subordinating conjunctions in English, okay? So for example, furthermore, we can start at the beginning, okay? Furthermore, I would like to analyze each product individually. Regardless of the situation, I would like to analyze the products individually. Perfect. That's for the different types of adverbs. Now, let's move on now to the difference between the adjectives and the adverbs. The adjectives and the adverbs are normally confused in English, okay, by ESL students. So first, let's look at the adjectives. Why are we going to use the adjectives? Well, we're going to use the adjectives to describe nouns or pronouns in a sentence. So all the things, whether that be human, okay, animals, things, ideas, okay, etc. We're going to use adjectives. The hat is beautiful. The woman is elegant. Good. For the adverbs, okay, adverbs are used to describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs in a sentence. For example, the hat was beautifully made. Beautifully is describing the way, okay, the manner that the way, so it's the way that the hat was made, okay? The woman walked elegantly down the aisle. So this elegantly is describing the way that the woman walked, okay? So it's describing the verb in the sentence. Perfect. So bear this in mind, okay? So you don't confuse them when you're using adjectives and adverbs in English, okay? Adjectives describe the nouns and the pronouns. Adverbs describe other verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs in the sentence. Perfect. I hope this was clear, and we will move on with the next part of the course in a moment.